What's going on, all you lovely people? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Mike O'Hara, and this is a lovely penguin. Welcome back. Welcome to the water, my friends. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And if you haven't caught any of the other videos I've started posting up again, guys, it's been a while. I'm glad to be back. It was a rough month and a half-ish or so, but yeah, I burnt out. I burnt out really bad, and I had a bit of depression I was fighting and whatnot. So won't go too in-depth on it, but that is the reasons for why I wasn't posting. But I'm back, and I'm actually very excited, and I'm honestly been very much enjoying filming again. So that's a really awesome thing. So I figured let's keep going. We're catching up on all the songs we missed out on while I was away. So we're going with SSERAFIM next. We're checking out Smart. I've definitely checked a little bit of it out, mainly because I said the social media accounts have been going crazy doing the smarter challenges, and there's been fan edits and all this stuff, and I've been doing my best to avoid it, but I've definitely heard the chorus just a bit. So it's not a fully blind reaction, but it'll be what it's gonna be. So I already can tell you I'm excited to check out the whole song. I'm excited to check out the music video. So without further ado, let's go. We're going to check it out, and we're going to also check out a live performance by them as well. So that's it. Oh, also, in case you're new here, I like to watch the music videos twice because I like to see the first time without subtitles so we can actually watch the video. We can get a vibe for what the song's like. If there's any art things, I can kind of stop and point them out to you throughout the way, and I can explain a little bit about them and how they might have made it. And then we watched it a second time with subtitles up so we can actually understand the song a little bit better and understand what they're singing about. So that's the plan, and we're sticking to it. Let's go. Bringing the Smart drink.
I'm a smarter, baby, smarter.
As I accidentally leave the subtitles up. There we go.
I'm a smarter, baby, smarter. Smarter, baby, smarter. 하늘 보면 별까지 깜빡했을 덜까지 wanna be a winner.
Definitely got that Latin music vibe. Beautiful artwork in the back there too. So real quick, I am just going to point out one thing with these kind of videos, especially with the art in the background. We've already seen a couple of different art pieces, but with something this detailed, I would imagine they're just large prints that they got that they made into a background. They hung it on a canvas and whatnot. I will say, though, there is also the possibility that they were hand-drawn. But I will say, with the way that the strokes and stuff are, it looks like they were hand-painted, but then blown up onto a bigger canvas. So, pretty sure that's how they did that, in case you're wondering. If I was the one working on this music video, that's probably what I would have done. Just because painting something this big and this detailed it's just going to take a very long time. And in terms of turnover rates for these music videos, you wouldn't have enough time. Like, they're looking to have maybe 2 days of building for the music videos so that they can knock these videos out in 2 days. So overall, it's like a 4-day process for one of these music videos. But I mean, they also have the budget. They could afford to pay somebody to do it. Again, I don't know if somebody would be able to do it fast enough, but regardless, just wanted to point that out. Let's get back a little bit. Dude, this song's so catchy. It makes you want to move, you know?
아닌 대신 더 강한 이름 표현을 택했지. So I just wanna be me 내게 모여 see The seraphim 날 이끌어 to victory. I'm a smarter baby smarter baby smarter. 하나 보면 열까지 간파해서 돌까지. Wanna be a winner Get back better back까지. 나비가 될 애쓰니 I'm a smarter baby. 시계는 틱톡 필요해도 shortcut 찾아내고만
Also, wonder why they didn't call the song Smarter. A lot of hips in this song. In the dance. Cool video though. Also nice, they're showing off that huge set. The huge studio there. Crazy. That's crazy. Okay. So, very catchy. Very, very catchy song. Very cool. Good. Honestly, it's a good song. It's a cool dance. However, I am going to bring up the fact, and this is something that, you know, my feeds on TikTok and Instagram have been quite filled with a lot of K-pop content, especially since we do Lovely Laughs, and you know it tries to show you content that you typically look at. So when I'm watching all the videos that we watch on Lovely Laughs, I see often a lot more of those videos showing up in my For You page, my timeline, whatever you want to call it. And I've been seeing a lot of complaints about this song in particular and how they perform the dance, because Yuncha is a minor. She's young. She's what is she, 16 or 17 years old, something like that. I'm not even really sure, to be honest. And in that regards, I agree, because I know a lot of people were complaining that, like, you know, obviously they're very much swinging their hips around. They're, you know, it's a lot of butt shaking, in fairness, which, again, I don't hate that in general, but when it comes to a minor, I do think it is a very weird thing to have as well. But at the same time, they're also doing kind of an homage to Latin music, which that's very much a big part of, and big part of the culture and stuff too. So it's a weird predicament to be in. It's a very, very weird predicament to be in. But at the same time, I just personally think that they shouldn't have minors in groups. Now, that might not be necessarily the most popular opinion, because I know a lot of groups, especially the big ones now, they all started with people who were in high school still. And I think it's one of the things that's wrong. I think it's very, very wrong that they have that as a thing. It sucks because I do very much like LE SSERAFIM. When I watch their videos, when we see clips of them doing silly, goofy things and Lovely Laughs, like, I'd more look at it like Yuncha's like the younger sister of the group, you know what I mean? But like, yeah, you know, it's just a weird thing, but it's not just LE SSERAFIM that struggle with this. Like, I mean, every single group sexualizes themselves in the dances and stuff. And when I say they do it to themselves, I'm literally mean is like, that is the point of what they are doing. And it's a sad thing because I feel like people constantly forget, but in the simplest form of marketing is sex sells. And it sucks because it's unfortunate and it's a weird thing where obviously, like, here in the US, you see it everywhere. I mean, it feels like people are barely wearing clothes anymore when they perform or do anything. But like, with the mixture of having minors involved while also trying to have the same sex appeal, it creates a very, very weird junction that personally I'm not super fond of, not really cool with it, you know? And I think a lot more people should be not cool with it. I think it is a very weird thing. I mean, obviously there's groups that they do have young people in and they try to tone it down while the person's young, and then once they get older then they kind of go crazy and, you know, do whatever they want to do. But again, every single group knows that if they want to sell, they want to get numbers, they want to get you guys involved, and you guys to want to look at them and stuff. It's like they got to do a little bit of a sexy dance. You know, it's an uncomfortable thing, but that's the whole thing. That's why all these people look beautiful. It's why they wear makeup. It's why they dress the way they dress. It's why if you've been watching K-pop over the years, they progressively are honestly wearing less and less. You know, it's literally following the structure of Western music culture, where they also are wearing less and less. Where it honestly, it's crazy. It blows me away. But people are like super empowered by it, but at the same time, then they're like, but don't sexualize them, which is another weird thing that I'm getting off on all the tangents here. And in fact, I might even make a video about all this stuff that ticks me off about the music industry. But the weird balance of trying to do sex sells while having a minor in the group definitely makes it weird. So it is a weird one. I mean, that's the shitty thing though. It's like, I do like the dance. I think it looks fun. It looks like it would be a fun dance to do. It definitely is nice, you know, like I'm more eyes on like the older members, particularly Sakura, who I'm a big fan of her. But like still, it's just it's that weird balance. And SSERAFIM unfortunately has been in the crossfire for it a lot. And I think they're trying their best, but at the same time, it's a weird thing. Personally, like I said, I don't think they should debut groups with minors. I think they should call that quits. They don't have to kick out minors from groups that are already debuted at this point, but they should just genuinely stop. It's weird, it's creepy, and it's something I am not on board with, and I haven't been on board with since the start. And it's unfortunate because a lot of those girls, or guys too, they are usually really good. Like they usually are honestly one of the more talented people in the groups that they're part of. And I'm not saying this just for SSERAFIM. I'm saying this for like all the groups. I mean, let's take BTS for example, one of my all-time favorites. I think one of the most talented individuals in that group is Jungkook, and he started in that group. What was he, 13? That's crazy. Or maybe he's 14. I don't remember how old he was, but it's crazy. You know what I mean? Like, he shouldn't have been in the group, but at the same time, it's like he is so good that it made sense. But at the same time, it's like people sexualized him too when he was a boy. And it's a weird thing. It's a really, really weird thing. I just think they should stop it completely. Bring it to a stop. Sorry, I'm like wasting everybody's time ranting here, but like I said, hopefully that didn't bother everybody. But it's just a thought that was coming through my head that they should do something about it. All right, let's watch it with those subtitles on now. Here we go. I didn't even put the subtitle. I did.
I'm a smarter baby smarter smarter baby smarter 하늘 보면 별까지 깜빡했어 똘까지 wanna be a winner wanna be a winner 계획대로 때까지 난 나비가 될 애송이 원하는 건 승리란 놈 I call it sugar my sugar sugar 플랜대로라면 놓칠 리가 없지 내 sugar sugar my sugar 누구 말해 내가 미미미미미 신경을 써 쉬쉬쉬쉬쉬 내
I don't care.
아름다운 대신 더 강한 이름 빌런을 택했지 그게 바로 미미미미미 내게 보여 see 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 Let's SSERAFIM 날 이끌어 to victory I'm a smarter baby smarter smarter baby smarter 하늘 보면 별까지 간파해서 똘
That's actually, sorry, that's like actually very funny with what we were just talking about. Where they're like, listen, I'm going to be smarter. I'm going to be better. It's like, I'm going to see my way through this. We're going to make it to the top. We're going to do better. And SSERAFIM's what's going to get me there, you know? And at the same time, too, they're also saying, they're like, I don't even care if I got to be the villain about it. It's like, we're doing this. You know, we're going to do this the smart way, which is really funny because, like we said, we're talking about how it's like that's probably why this video is a little bit more risque dancing, you know? It's slightly more risque because they're pushing the limits of the K-pop world. So interesting to say the least. Also, I love all the tarps and stuff in the back. It's all going to plan. I love that. I'm not gonna lie, Sakura is so bad in that freaking moment. Oh my gosh. I gotta say, I usually don't, but damn. Hell yeah. I also love it. They look like they're also having such a fun time too.
SSERAFIM.
All right, before we hit the live performance here, I will say with hearing the actual lyrics of this song and getting a little bit of a better understanding what the song's about, I think they genuinely were trying to push the limits there. And to be honest as well, with the whole hips and all that kind of stuff, like I said too, I think it's a little bit more of an homage to Latin music and Latin dancing. And you know, obviously South Korea is a little more conservative, and by a little more I mean a lot more conservative. So that's why there's probably be a lot of backlash. And honestly, as I watched it the second time through, it really honestly wasn't even as bad as I thought. So I don't know. In a weird way, I think it's cool that they're pushing the boundaries of like what's considered okay in Korea, but again, still there is that little blip of weirdness to it as well. So I still feel weird about it. However, I think, you know, if you just kind of take it for what it is, you know, if somebody's just dancing and having a good time, then there's no real need to sexualize it there. But I don't know. Let me know what you guys think, I suppose. This is a weird one. This is a very weird one where honestly I'm definitely being left with I'm not sure how I feel about everything. Although I will say, song's super damn catchy. I really do like the song, though. It is very, very catchy. All right, let's check them out live. Let's go.
I'm a smarter baby smarter smarter baby smarter 하늘 보면 10가지 깜빡했어 덜까지 Wanna be a winner Wanna be a winner 계획대로 돼야지 난 나비가 될 애송이 원하는 건 승리란 놈 I call it sugar My sugar sugar 플랜대로라면 놓칠 리가 없지 내 sugar sugar My sugar 누구 말에 내가 미미미미미 신경을 써 쉬쉬쉬쉬쉬 내 패배 위에 필 아름다운 배신 독한한 이름 빌려는 됐겠지 So 그게 바로 미미미미미 내게 보여 CCCCC SSERAFIM 날 이끌어 to victory I'm a smarter baby smarter Smarter baby smarter
I mean, they sound really good.
간파해서 돌파지 Wanna be a winner Wanna be a winner 계획대로 돼까지 난 나비가 될 애송이 I'm a smarter baby Work hard and secret 아끼까 착착 맞게 아픈 날 Don't be mad
Yeah, it's still kind of weird with the dance. That dance move too, the drop is just like a weird one. Again, if everybody was an adult, it wouldn't be weird, but that's why it's like having a minor there makes it strange. Might have been good to wait a year or two on this video. For that. But they sound so good too. It's such a good song. I'm a smarter baby 내 시계는 틱톡 필요해도 shortcut 찾아낸 것만 전부지 누구는 말에 대해 so long 난 말에 noise 난 luck 있다면 난 lying Don't slow down it's I'm super fast best game 내 머릿속에 가슴 난 준비를 끝냈어 You know I'm the winner that is what I want baby Smarter Smarter baby Smarter 하나를 보면 열까지 간파해서 돌파지 Wanna be a winner Wanna be a winner 계획대로 돼까지 난 나비가 될 애송이 I'm a smarter baby. That was dope. Alright, well, I am genuinely very curious as to what you guys all think about this whole thing. I'm sorry I definitely went on a bit of a rant before, but at the same time, I think it's something important and should be discussed as well. So, definitely curious to see what you guys thought. So if you could comment down below, let me know what you guys are thinking. You know, I know there's going to be comments like, you're just being a guy and sexualizing it, but it's like, there's certain dance moves where it's like, come on, let's get real. You know what I mean? Like, come on, be a little bit rational. So, I don't know. Again, I feel like it was a weird thing. I think for the song and the dance that they did, I think the song is awesome. I think it's great. It's right up LeSSERAFIM's alley of being themselves and you know, being true to who they are and trying to be the best of what they can be. You know, I think it's like I said, it's right up their alley. But at the same time, too, a bit weird. I really like the art that they put in there. I thought it was great. And yeah, again, I think it's more of a weirder place to be. So let me know your thoughts. I think all minors should be out of K-pop and going forward, you know, because also it'd be really unfair to kick out a minor from their group if like they, you know, they've been going and stuff for, especially like LeSSERAFIM, they've been going for like what, like 2 years now or something. And if they just like had to kick her out all of a sudden, that would be unfair to her too. I think best model moving forward would be no more starting minors in groups. You know, they can start practicing and all that stuff, but like by debut time, if they're still a minor, they shouldn't be. But yeah, guys, let me know what y'all thought. I love you all. Stay aggressively positive, and we will catch you on this one.